but his part in the song was he was kind of reduced to like just the chorus, and he was just kind of chanting, and it just I didn't think it really gelled really well with the other artists in the song.
And I also think Paramedic with SOB and RBE.
Yes, definitely.
Rappers I've never heard about.
Yeah, and they just go off.
I thought that was a really good feature, or a really good trait of this album is Kendrick brought in a bunch of people that you wouldn't really like.
Like
Mozzie and Sajava and all these.
Some of these I've never heard about. I have to look up.
Right.
And their music isn't bad.
And it just they all just went together really well, which I thought it was a great job. I'm guessing that it was really Kendrick who had the final say and who was going to be on the album, and I think he did a really great job.
As a music creator, I think he's one of the best.
I also think he's a musical genius. Yes. Like if you go back and listen to his Good Kid, Mad City in particular, just like his storytelling throughout the album,
the whole damn album,
right? Yeah, he's just on another level.
Yeah, he really is.
Yeah,
I think. No, here's a hot take. I think Kendrick Lamar is the best in the game.
I actually do. I think
I can agree with that.
I'm a big time Chance
and Drake.
I think there's people competing with him, but he's on another level.
Yeah, lyrically, I don't think you can.
Yeah, especially that, and like he does. Like his lyrics follow a lesson that he's trying to teach, or like a
they
problem
all have a meaning.
a meaning to him, and I think he does that so well, just mixing it in throughout every song.
And the whole culture of everything everything he does, I think is really cool. I'm trying to think. X, I thought
that's my favorite.
If you're trying to turn up to one song on this album, you need to play X, because it's Schoolboy Q and 2 Chainz, who 2 Chainz just always seems like he's having a good time.
Yes.
Which I
even at 42, he's
right.
Right.
I just appreciate listening to that guy, because I always have fun listening to him.
And his last album was good. It's like a solid album.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm not, like, I don't listen to Schoolboy Q that much, and I wasn't really feeling his verse until he said, "Not even Kendrick can humble me," and I just, my jaw just, dropped. That just took me aback when he said that.
I've always liked Schoolboy Q. I haven't really, listened to him, but the songs I've listened to him, I like them.
Right.
But this is good.
Yeah, he was on
something different.
And transitioning over to one of the singles from this album, King's Dead.
Yes, I thought.
My man J-Rock went off.
I know.
I've never listened to that guy before, but he absolutely went crazy.
I know. And like the future high pitch, I think that just mixed together. And he started off just going hard.
Yeah.
And then he incorporates that. I just think it's a good mix.
Looking down at my notes on my phone, so as I listened to the album, I would put different thoughts I had on the songs. And for most of the songs, I have 2 or 3 sentences. For King's Dead, literally all I have is that's really all I have to say about this song. I thought it was a little weird that he did that in the middle of his verse, but I also thought it was kind of cool.
Yeah, because Future, it does that periodically through songs that he makes.
Yeah.
It's just a nice mix.
I thought it was pretty. If you haven't heard the song, check it out. You'll know exactly.
Check out the whole album.
You'll know exactly what we're talking about. But overall, I definitely recommend listening to it. It's just
Big Shot with Travis Scott.
Yes, Ryan is our resident Travis Scott expert and fanboy. If you don't know, he can talk.
He knows
anything
about him.
As our Travis Scott expert, what did you think about his appearance on the song?
I think his flow it was just so smooth, and it was Travis Scott.
Right, and I've never really, you don't usually hear him go in on a verse like that, but he went in on that verse.
And he didn't do it as much in Birds, but Rodeo, and his verses, and Antidote at the end,
right.
And just some of his verses, he goes off, and it's just awesome to see that again.
Right. And I thought... So Kendrick's chorus in this song was
Freezer.
Yeah, it's something he did in the song New Freezer with Rich the Kid. Got a little bit annoying, I thought. I thought it sounded better.
I like the different beat.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. I thought it sounded better in New Freezer, but I thought overall Big Shot was a pretty solid song. A couple of the other songs that really everybody knows are All the Stars and Pray for Me. So I'm pretty sure
Kendrick and SZA together it's just
and I don't know.
So good.
Have you heard the album version of it? Because there's a single version and an album version. SZA has an extended verse on the album version.
Yeah.
Really good. So check that out if you haven't listened to it. I think that's the version that's on Spotify. if I'm not mistaken, is the version with SZA's extended verse. Pray For Me, I was a little underwhelmed. Kind of seemed like a generic Weeknd song.
Yeah.
But I thought it was, I like it.
Kendrick's verse was solid.
Yeah.
I just, he's like The Weeknd can go with anybody, really. Like, he goes with Drake and he makes bangers like Crew Love.
Yeah, Crew Love is so good.
And him and Future together.
Right.
I think he just goes well with anybody. But I think it was solid. But it kind of like The Weeknd kind of took over it with the vibe. But then Kendrick goes in and
And I think you have to have songs like that where everybody's gonna kind of like it, so you can have some hits on the album.
Yeah.
But I thought for an album that's gonna be is as big as this album is, I thought it was great at doing its own thing and making its own experience and not selling out.
And you're not
to
hearing
what's gonna
the
sell.
same people over and over again.
Yeah.
He's mixing in new people and
people we've never heard
And
of.
even if you have like Kendrick throughout the whole album, he's doing something unique in every song, and he's putting like they're putting a unique stamp on it, which I thought was really cool. So my score for this album, I give it a 7.8 out of 10. Michael,
I give it an 8.3.
8.3.
Yeah, I was going to say 8.3, 8.4 it's a really good album.
Okay, so that's gonna average out to what? 8.2. If you're doing math while you're listening, if you could average that out and let us know if we got it wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's gonna average out to like an 8.2.
Yeah, something like that.
Solid.
Our worst guys review of the Black Panther album, 8.2. Highly recommend it.
Yes, go listen to it, please.
Definitely. Well, I think that's all we have for today. We'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. We'll be back in a couple weeks. Thank you.
Be back next week.
And follow us on Twitter and
our SoundCloud.
Yeah, our SoundCloud.
Yeah. Thanks, everybody. We appreciate it.